of all, I'm going to get this garden rotini on so it'll be done and ready to toss together with my lobster and shrimp. So this is what I'm using. It's Great Value brand. You cook it 9 to 11 minutes or to your desired tenderness. Let's get this in and get it going. The cut of beef I'm going to be using for the steak is going to be filet mignon. And I'm going to cook this first because I'm going to give it time to rest after I cook it. And this seafood pasta is going to toss up quickly, so it's all going to come together at the right time. Alright, so this butter right here is Vermont rich and creamy cultured butter. It's unsalted. If you haven't tried this, try it out because it is amazing for a butter and you can tell the difference. It's really, really good stuff. So if you haven't tried it already, check it out if you want to. If not, use whatever butter you like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a bit of garlic. I'm just going to rub it on here. And I'm going to do some sea salt, some pepper, and then of course, you know, I love me some dash. So this is the garlic and herb. I'm going to go ahead and press that in. I'm going to flip it and do exactly the same to this side. So simple as that. A bit of garlic. Just rub it on there. Alright, some salt, pepper, some dash. Spray my pan with some olive oil. Putting my steak on. I did a couple slices of butter. I don't want to cook my filet mignon for too long, maybe 5 to 7 minutes. All right, that's what I'm looking for, a nice golden seal. I'm going to remove my steak, set it aside, and I'm going to let it rest. I'm going to use these wild caught cold water lobster tails, and they do come with butter, so I'm going to go ahead and make use of the butter that comes with it. It's just plain lobster, and it comes with these 2 butters. So I'm going to make use of this, and I'm going to use it because this grassland is pretty good stuff. I'm going to have to get my lobster meat out. So I'm going to use some scissors. These are kitchen scissors. If you don't have any, I suggest you get some, because they just make life so much easier in the kitchen when you need them. I'm gonna pull this like this. Just give it a good break. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. So you're gonna go down this side. And this side. So just get as close to the tail as you can and it all comes out together. I have some Argentine red shrimp. These are not cooked. This is the color that they are when they're still uncooked. And I'm going to add it to the dish. So I'm going to start off by just cutting my lobster in chunks. I'm going to start off by adding some pan spray to my pan. It's extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to start with my onion. This is probably 1/3 cup of sliced purple onion. You could skip this if you don't want the heat, but I have 3 Thai chilies, just roughly chopped with the seed in. I'm going to add some garlic. I'm going to cook this until it softens a bit, and then I'm going to add my seafood. I'm going to add my noodles. I'm going to season it, and I'm going to add my spinach last. Add some butter, just one of these. I'm ready for the rest of the butter and the seafood. So in goes the Vermont and the other stick of butter that came with the lobsters. I'm going to get my seafood and just toss it in. I'm going to lightly salt with sea salt. I'm going to pepper. Of course, I'm going to add some dash garlic and herb because it just makes everything taste so good. I have some lime. I'm going to use some of the limes, and then I'm going to set some aside for some garnish. So I'm going to use about 3 wedges because this is a nice juicy one. Oh my goodness, this smells so delicious. You don't want to overcook your seafood, your lobster and shrimp. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding some pasta in. This is room temperature. I strained it, set it aside. I did not rinse it. It's nice and tacky. That looks like enough for me. It's about maybe 3 cups of the rotini going into the pan. Lightly salted, a bit more pepper now that we got the pasta in. A bit more of the dash. I have some fresh grated Parmigiano or Parmesan cheese. This is probably about a bit more than a tablespoon. I did give it a rough chop, so here goes the spinach. Top it off with a bit more lime. I turn the heat off, and I'm just going to add a bit more cracked black pepper, no salt. The pasta could be a side dish or a main dish, but it goes great with a nice filet mignon or any steak you want to pair it with. This is amazing. Try it out. The pasta's delicious. It's a bit lighter because it's not a cream sauce, and it's really not lacking any flavor. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful way to do some lobster and some shrimp, and it tastes great. So try it out. I guarantee you're gonna love it, and I'll see you in my next video.